Alright, there's that Infinity again. We got it all sanded. Sanded the primer I put on it. We primered the bumper cover. See, it got some nice gap all the way around. Everything's all symmetrical. It stayed real nice. We went ahead and put all the stuff in the engine compartment. Let me pop this hood real quick. And then, you can see how everything turned out. See, we've installed the battery, put the fuse box back in it, this breather and all that stuff back in it. You can see how nice and clean it stayed. Went ahead and, did some on that piece where we fixed, and we got it all primered in, shot some base on it. Went ahead and jammed the fender, because this is a used fender. And it was off a black car, so boom, you can see magic. Alright, we got it all masked off. You can see each panel. That's going to get, this fender here is going to get blended into in order for it to blend and match. The bumper, we have primer spots and several spots. You can see right there and there. And went and masked all the jam off also. Got a nice mask back there. Get the fog lights and all that stuff. I got the wheels masked off real nice. In order to change the color all underneath, we have to mask off, way in there, and just make sure no dirt and stuff comes through. I'm going to go ahead and wax and grease it now. We got this door mask off too, because I'm going to do a blend in order for this to match the door, the fender. And I'm going to wipe it down and mask off the door, mask off the fender on that side. And then lay down some sealer and start squirting this thing. Alright, I got it all waxed and grease removed down. I still got to tip off the hood squirters there, but the reason why I covered this fender is so that I could get silver and stuff on this hood without getting the fender painted or touching it at first. And then after I got 2 or 3 coats of base on the hood, then I'll go ahead and take off the paper and do my blend into the fender. Excuse me. I do the same thing with the door. Eventually we're going to blend out into the door and then clear coat it also. But I just don't want it to change the color, real drastically. So that's a step that I took. I'm going to go ahead and start putting some sealer down. And then start putting the base. Alright, I'm using some other silver that I found back there in the mixing room, just to get that top layer on. And then what I'm going to do now is come back with the actual color that's going to go on the car. That's what a lot of us do, save material and just try to roll it over to the next project. As you can see, it's all covered. All the sprayed area is going to get covered. I'm going to go ahead and shoot 1 or 2 more coats with the actual color. Then I'll take the paper off the fender and the door there and do my blends out. And then it should be ready for clear after that. It looks nice. Alright, I went ahead and put 3 coats of base on the parts that were getting squirted. I took off the paper. As you can see, that's why we blend everything. I mean, the color's close, but if we would clear coat it, it's going to be a lot lighter than the factory color, right? So we're going to just blend it out, make sure that matches, and the same for the door. Factory pack color that we got, there's several variants, but, instead of fighting myself and beating myself up later and saying, oh man, how come it didn't match and this and that bullshit, I just blend it out right away. Step it out a little bit and then I'll clear coat all that and this, and then everything will match. The door will match the back door, the hood will match the fender, and then the fender will match that door. So it makes your job a lot better when you blend everything out, It's coming out pretty nice. This is that Infinity. That was all screwed up on this side. Then we took it apart and welded it back together. It's looking pretty good. There it is. It's all done. Everything lines up. So now tomorrow we're just going to demask it and possibly give it a color shine and a buff, but see what the customer wants to do. And since we put everything together already, we just got to demask it and ship it out.